Morning YouTube, it's currently 5:02 AM. I've got something a little bit different for you today. I hope you're going to like it. So today we're going to be going down to a local Runs Water and doing a bit of an experiment. We're going to see which flavour of these sticky wafters does the best. We've got the krill, we've got pineapple, we've got peach and pepper, and we've got batu berry. Right, so how's it going to work? Well, I'm going to drag my dad out with me today. We're going to have 2 rods out each. 1 flavour on each rod. I'm going to give my dad the choice of which 2 that he wants to use, give him the advantage. Just to keep everything fair, I'm going to be using Ronnie rigs on it, all 4 rods. I'm going to tie my dad a couple of Ronnie rigs up, so we're all fishing on all the rods, the same rig, everything's balanced. So in the name of science, everything's going to be equal, and we'll just see which flavour comes up on top. Predictions, I'm going to probably say, I know the pineapple ones are good, I've used the pineapple ones before, but I can imagine this peach and pepper being a good flavour. The krill might be a bit of a cheeky underdog. To be honest with you, they're all probably good flavours. Okay folks, I'm going to go and get a flask made, let's get down there and see what happens. So I've just pulled up to the fishery. Beautiful morning, skies are blue. There's a bit of fog. Water's still calm, which doesn't tend to do very well here, but other than that, conditions are good. Quite a cold morning. I think it's about 7 degrees Celsius. But yeah, I'm going to get set up and we'll start this test. So this is the peg I'm going to be fishing today. I'm probably going to have 1 rig into this corner and then 1 rig just straight out from the peg there. My dad's fishing into the opposite corner, so we should be far enough away from each other where the fishing shouldn't be affected. Some fish activity, some crashing, some moving about. So before I get set up, what I'm doing is I've just gone and baited up my dad's swim with this. So we're both using this today, so it's a fair test. So we're using the same loose feed. So there's hemp in here, there's maize, there's corn. It's got hemp oil in as well. A couple of tiger nuts. So nice mix of particles. And what I'm doing, I'm just underarming that out. Like I said, I've just put some out of my dad's swim, just so it's a fair test and we're not using different ground baits and stuff. So like I said, I've got 1 rod, and we'll have 1 rod about 6 to 12 foot out and another rod in this corner. And what I'll probably do is I'll either walk a rig down or I'll clip up into this corner. I know it's quite snaggy close to this tree, so I won't go mega close to it, but so probably about there. So just bait up that area, and it's not too far to cast. Really nice morning. Oh, I'll edit that out. I probably just stacked it. Oh dear. Save the GoPro though. Put a bush there. Jesus. And I'm filming it though. Right, I'm going to get my rods out, bite alarms on, and we'll resume. I don't know if you're getting this on the GoPro, but I've got about 2 foot there of rig tubing, which pushes in to a wide tail rubber, which then slips into the lead, inline lead, but I've taken the insert out of the inline lead so that that runs free.
I'll just push that gently into the end, so you've got a bit of pressure, but if the fish was to bolt away, then that actually does come loose. So it's a semi-running system. It's not permanently fixed. And then quick change swivel, and then the running rig. So like I said to you, we're both fishing the exact same rigs, which are these running rigs when it focuses in. So size 8 running rig, which matches absolutely perfectly with those wafters. You don't even need any putty on it to weigh them down. So, and that's going to be attached to an inline lead with a quick change swivel on the end of the running rig, and then I'll just pull that rig sleeve over the top of the quick change swivel, and that's the rig. Simple but effective. It does work. Well, I hope so. Let's see. So just spoken to my dad. He thinks the peach and pepper is going to do best, so we'll see. I know that the orange colour does work well with carp. They do like it. We have some chocolate orange wafters that tend to do well. Which ones are you having? Peach and pepper. And which other ones? Pineapple. Cool. So that leaves me with batchu berry and krill. I think my dad's definitely picked best flavours there. I know for a fact the pineapple works, like I said. Batchu berry I think will be a good flavour. I'm not sure about these krill, but obviously krill's a really popular flavour, but whether the fluoro will work better. Right, okay, let's get one of these baits on. So on this one we will put the batchu berry. Smell really nice, it's really sweet. It's like a spicy sweet flavour. So that screws in obviously to the long end of the wafter onto the bait screw. If you do want to know how to tie these running rigs up, there is another video on the channel, but that's how it should look, and obviously that'll sit up in the water like that, balanced. And with the running rig, you've got freedom of movement in all ways. So on this other one, I've got a krill. The krill obviously it's like a really intense tuna type flavour and smell. There we go, and the rigs. Let's get them out. Make sure that the leads are secured in. Using my Shimano 6000 rear action bait runners and Gray's Prodigy TX rods, Vital Arms SKX. So what you want is these running rigs to be really straight, so if they're not straight, just use the friction on your fingers just to straighten out those rigs. That's it. I'm not fishing far out at all, definitely don't need to here. So about there. I won't fish a mega tight line to that lead. Let's just raise these up a bit. just the rod tips there, just above the water. There we go. And then with this one, I'm just going to drop it in the corner and walk it back from this other peg, probably. So obviously my bail arm's open. Lay it in where I baited up before, and then rod tip high. I'm just going to walk that back. You want to be careful that you're not catching it on any reeds. And when you get round, close your bail arm, sink it, and just gently sink that line. There we go. Bobbing on, bait runners on. Right, brew time I think. So into the first fish here. I think this is on a krill. Just get the GoPro back on. So just had a bit of a GoPro malfunction then. But that was the first fish, and that was a little F1, and it was on the krill. Krill might be the underdog today. I honestly did think the fluoro ones would do better here, rather than these brown krill ones. But so far, krill's in the lead. What I'm going to do halfway through the day as well is I'll swap these two rods over, just in case it's that corner that's getting the bites rather than the krill. Try and keep everything fair and in the name of science, obviously.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have
Second
it.
one on the
I ain't
krill,
even
Dad.
playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Nice little mirror. Number 2 on the krill, eh? Shows you why it's a popular flavour. You see, I always wonder though, is it the bait that you're using or is it the area that you're fishing? But we'll see when I swap the rods over whether that's true or not. Because both of those fish have just come out of that corner down there on the krill. My dad's not had anything yet. I don't even think he's had any indications. I've not heard his alarms going. This fog's just about lifting now off the water. The sun's come out, so that'll burn the rest of that off. It's so still calm, the water, and I know from previous trips here that, you know, this particular lake doesn't do well when it's calm. The fish like a bit of a toll on the water and they tend to follow the wind. Across there. It's free now. Well, it feels a touch better than the last two anyway. Can you believe that third one on the krill? For the size of these fish, they do fight. Probably a couple of pound, 2-3 pound. What was it on? What's this one on? Oh, pineapple. Yeah. Feel like a decent fish. Decent swirl on it. Oh. Do you want me to net it on that side? You're not reaching across your other rod. Yeah.
Right, have a good one.
I bet it's not far off £10 that, Dad. It's really deep bodied.
I'll go 8-9. What is it?
8-10.
What far off for that? Probably with that sling, that's probably bob on. Just hold it up for me. Yeah, nice comment that. So that's 3 for the krill and 1 for the pineapple.
Yep.
Let's get it back here.
Swap these 2 rods over. I'm going to put the battery berry in the corner, and I'm probably going to put the krill down this margin here. My dad's just had his bigger carp closer in. Not a bad fish for here, that. Just shy of £10. Might be a bream this, you know. No. I don't know what it is, but it's a very odd fight. Someone's telling me maybe barbell. I think this is the smallest barbell I've ever caught. Oh, it's not. It's actually not as small as I thought it was. Barbell on the Batchu Berry Wafter. The world's smallest barbell on the Batchu Berry Wafter. Nice looking fish though. Let's get it back.
My dad's got some visitors at his peg. Look at the goats.
Pineapple Wafter again.
Yeah. It's my favourite flavour, that. Seems like another decent one. Yeah, just take it slow with it.
No rush, is there? Jesus. Here's going. Very similar size to the other one, isn't it? Oh. Not best plays that one, is it? Yeah, that's similar to the other ones that I've had. Well, I've got something on here and I don't exactly know what it is. I think it's yeah, a branch. Awesome. I don't think that counts towards the wafter challenge. No wonder I've not had out on this one. Hook's alright though. Well, the weather's taking a bit of a turn. Some dark clouds coming over. Usually when you put them close into the side, you tend to get a bite pretty quick. Usually comes within 2 or 3 minutes of dropping it down the margin. I think at this time of year, if you're not had a bite within sort of 20-30 minutes, it is worth moving the rig or checking the rig, because especially if you're fishing in the margins, you might be I don't know, stuck on some debris like that stick before or whatever. Another little tip as well is I find it's better, you know, to have your rod tips as close to the water as possible. Even sometimes if it's windy, submerge the tips. So what you'd need to do is obviously put your rear rod butts up, just sink them like that. That stops you getting a lot of wind interference on your bite alarms. It's definitely a ghosty, either that or it's a very, very pale mirror. Can't tell if it's foul hooked or not. Its tail keeps coming up in a... Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it is, yeah. It's not on the peach, it's on the pineapple.
Oh.
Did you swap your rods around?
Oh yeah, I did. I forgot.
No, no, no. There we go. Hey. Swing it round a bit. That's not a bad ghost to that. Long fish, isn't it? Just in.
Only just in that.
It's a long fish, isn't it? Very orangey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like a bronze. Nice. Okay folks, so I've just wound my rods in, it's just at 2 o'clock. We do have a clear winner, and I was right. So in first place was the pineapple, followed very closely by krill, then bachu berry, and we actually didn't get any fish on the peach and pepper. I know the pineapple are good, I've caught on them before, but I was quite surprised by the krill. I thought obviously they're not flora or anything like that, so they're not high attract, but they work obviously, that's why krill's such a popular flavour. Bachu berry, I think these would be really good in winter, and I'm not completely ruling out the peach as a no-go, but we've just not caught any on them today, so it does tell you something. Okay folks, so I'm just about to pack up. I hope that experiment's been helpful. Please just pop us a like down below and subscribe for more videos like this. Feel free to check out some of the other videos on my channel, and we'll see you soon.